What's up, Jack? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate it. Yeah, I just started this one. I'm about to make dinner here in a second. It is 5:22. Welcome if this is your first time here. I'm camping in the North Texas grasslands. I was in the actual grasslands the last 10 days, and then I moved to this forest area today. Oh yeah, definitely beautiful. This is this is day, let's see, I camped for 5 days, left for 2, and then I've been camping since last Saturday. So I've basically been camping for almost 3 weeks now. And I'll be here until Friday. Got my dogs. What's up, Hawk? What's up, Kane? And this is Vincent. That's my van. We had to come up. I had to come up to North Texas because I got here to Texas a few weeks ago, and most of East Texas has burn bans, so I had to head north. Oh yeah, dude, it's so freeing. I love it. I mean, I have like a real bed in there. Like my bed has springs and everything. It's a pretty homey little setup. I got my TV, Starlink, fridge. I got a sink. It's not hooked up though. I got my Xbox, all the necessities. What's up, Ray Jose Hernandez Quintero? Welcome to the stream, brother. Dang, not even a holiday? Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, I've been doing this since the end of October last year, full time on the road. I've basically went back and forth across the country 3 times now. I just camp basically full time. Like I said, I've been camping right now for about 3 weeks, and I'll be out here till Friday. So I'm not sure what 99 nights is, but welcome to the stream. Any van troubles? Uh, I had some fake van troubles, if that makes sense. I uh, I was just broke down in South Carolina before I started heading west again, and but the first time I was broke down, I thought I needed a fuel pump. So I bought the fuel pump, and I'm not a mechanic by trade, but I've been learning everything on the road. So I paid a guy to use his shop to replace the fuel pump, drop the tank, put new fuel pump in. Wasn't even the fuel pump. Ended up being a PCM relay, like a $15 freaking fix the whole time. Then I went out to Missouri, went back to South Carolina. Van broke down again, or so I thought. And this time I was sure it was the fuel pump. Bought a new fuel pump, replaced it again. Started to replace it, sorry. Dropped the tank, took the old fuel pump out, and then realized I was out of freaking gas. Apparently my gas gauge had quit working, and somehow I didn't notice. So I was out of gas. Uh, so I'm back on the road now, but now my gas gauge doesn't work. But besides that, nothing major. Earlier in the year, I did my ball joints, and You know, I've gotten in alignment, stuff like that. But yeah, nothing too crazy. Oh, from Roblox? Yeah, I've never played. Yeah, I'm gonna cook some dinner here in a minute, but it's simple tonight. I'm just cooking ramen tonight. I was gonna make some pizza in the fire, but I didn't make any bread dough today, so y'all don't get to see a pizza. But it's nice out here, man. There's so much foraging and stuff. I've been picking persimmons and sumac berries, and then over there's tons and tons of these beauty berries. They kind of taste like grapes. And then I got real excited because I found some. Well, it's a type of blackberry, but they're not in season. They're not ripe, and they're not gonna get ripe. So dang, a little bit of traffic. I see a truck. Hop, come on. What are you doing over there, girl? Dang, somebody's trying to pull in. My dog is all the way over on the damn other side of the campground. I got a warning the other day for having them off leash. Even though I'm literally the only person well, besides that guy that just pulled up and then left. I'm the only person for miles. I had some guy the other day pull up telling me I was gonna get a ticket for having my dogs off leash. I'm like, dude, I'm in the middle of the woods. Yep, I got 2 dogs. Hop and Cane. Welcome to the stream, Aaron. I appreciate everybody tuning in. You know, I think about going live all the time, and I never do. But it's nice to see new people coming in the rare occasions I do. I need to make it a more reoccurring thing, but you know, I just like I don't know, I just like enjoying the outside without being online all the time these days. Maybe Jack. I hadn't done 2 days in a row in a long time. Like I said, it's rare that I go live these days, but I may consider it. I won't be doing anything. There's actually good service here too. I was surprised. I have full service. I mean, I have Starlink anyway, so I have satellite internet, but I don't actually need it here. I get full service, which yeah, is very surprising. This is actually a nice spot. This is actually a nice spot because yeah, let's go for a little walk. Let me leave the dogs here. 1 second, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. I'll be right back. Yeah, this is actually it's actually a pretty nice spot. I just happened to find it on my maps this morning, and I was preparing to leave the other spot I was at. I was actually at a I don't know if y'all know what these are, but I was at a rainbow gathering since last Saturday, which is essentially a big gathering of hippies in the woods. You know, you go really far off grid. Everybody sets up their camps, and all the food's free. Like everything's free. It's like a communal thing. But this is a really nice area right here because there's actually 2 lakes. So there's Little Cottonwood Lake right over here. Yeah, I do have family. I just you know, staying at home is not for me. I like to travel. Yeah, so there's this Little Cottonwood Lake, and I thought about parking down there, but you got to be 100 feet from the water, and I wasn't exactly sure how far that lot was, and there wasn't a fire pit. So you got that little lake. And now you can see we're kind of in the grasslands. And then you come down and there's a second lake. I'm not like married or anything though, if that's what you're wondering. Oh, there's actually a little trail right there. I didn't know that. Because see, there's another lake, a bigger lake over here. Cottonwood Lake, and then Little Cottonwood Lake right across the street. Which is partially why I picked this spot, so I could get a little swimming in during the day. Let the dogs get a little swimming in. But yeah, it is. It's a beautiful little spot. I'm not gonna walk down to the lake right now. I need to I gotta keep an eye on the fire. There's no burn ban here, but it's still dry season. Just not as bad here as a little farther south. Oh yeah, I love to fish. I don't get I don't get to fish as much as I'd like to, but at this point I have a fishing license in like 6 different states. So I really wish they'd come out with like a national fishing license. That's what I really need them to come out with, because it's a pain in the butt having to get a fishing license in every state I'm in if I want to go fishing. But oh yeah, fish to eat for sure. Bro, I live in the woods. Of course I'm eating my fish. I'm from the country, brother. Yep. Now I got one white door because somebody rear-ended me about 3 weeks ago. So I had to replace my back door. I couldn't get one the same color, so but I don't think it looks that bad. I need this fire to pick up a little bit so I could I need to boil some water. Oh really, Jack? Yeah, you can I mean, different places have different rules, but I feel like for the most part you can pretty much catch and eat wherever you can fish at. We just have a lot of guidelines on, like, you know, if it's under a certain size or, you know, whatever it may be. There's different little you know, restrictions on what you can actually keep. But for the most part, I haven't fished anywhere where I've had to release. But all of this is all public land. Like, you can come out here and fish. You can come out here and hunt. Like you're allowed to shoot here. Like, I could go walk down the trail and post up in a tree and look for some deer if I wanted to, you know. There you can do a lot on public land. Not gonna lie, you can do a lot here in America, at least. It's beautiful here, too. It's like the weather's great here in Texas. It wasn't bad in South Carolina. It was a little hot in Georgia. That's where I just came from, and it was a little hot down South Texas. But up here, like, I think the high was like 76 Fahrenheit today. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it's been pretty nice. I wouldn't mind getting some fishing in, but I don't have any bait with me right now, and I think I have a fishing license in Texas. Actually, now that I think about it, I'd have to look. But I'm pretty sure I bought a yearly pass here. Dang, no barbed hooks. That is tricky. I ain't surprised though. Y'all, I don't know. There's a lot of backwards stuff over there. Hey, don't get me wrong, America too. We got a lot of backwards shit too. But hey, at least we love our freedom, you know, America. I'm gonna throw some ramen on the fire real quick. Oh, got some ashes in it. Man, I'm just clean this thing out. See, just making ramen for dinner tonight. It's a simple night. I've been foraging and making bread and all kinds of shit this past week. Just stick that right in the fire. Let that start boiling. Let me sit y'all down for just a sec. Had to put a rock under there to make it level. My candles. I don't even know what that means. You mean the handles? Yeah, I know. They're plastic. They got a little plastic on them. I thought about just taking that off, but I usually use my cast iron in the fire. I don't usually use that pot in the fire. Like 99.9% of the time, I just use cast iron, but not for ramen, obviously. I usually cook my ramen on the stovetop, not in the fire. But, you know, when you have a fire, you might as well save the propane. Man, it is so nice out here. The weather is beautiful. There's not really any bugs out here, which, you know, I was a little worried about with the lake, but I guess it's not really, the lake wasn't real still, I guess because of the wind or something, but it had a good amount of waves. What's burning? Is the pot burning? And I ain't never used this in the fire. I wonder if it's got like a coating on it or some shit. I don't know. I'm about to figure it out. I think it's just ash. No, my dogs don't sleep with me. They got their own beds. But I have a diesel heater in there, like they use in like mechanic shops, and that thing, it lights up. Dang. See, now I got ash in my water because I was moving it all around. That's fine. A little ash ain't never hurt nobody. The water's starting to boil. I hope I ain't melting my pan. There's a slight smell of diesel, but I don't mind it. Like, especially when it first fires up. Throw my ramen in there. Whew. Hey, if you don't know, this is the best. This is where it's at. Woo. I gotta wash my fork off real quick. Uh-oh, got water on my screen. Oh yeah, rainbow gathering. I mean, there's definitely vegans there. Like at least at the main fire, at the Heart Fire, where they serve dinner every night, they only serve vegan food. Like there's usually like an alcohol camp that'll serve meat, and I mean obviously you can cook your own and shit, but yeah, they actually don't serve any meat at any of the main little gatherings. Yeah. Let me pick this thing up. Yeah, that's like a general rule of thumb. They just yeah, they don't serve any meat. All right, it's cooking. Yeah, I mean, like I said, don't get me wrong. A lot of people there eat meat. I gotta put some more wood on this fire soon. But I guess just to keep it simple, they keep all the main meals vegan. Having a joint, nice. Smoked me a little fatty earlier. A little slower than the stovetop. You know what's the best in a fire? Pizza and baked potatoes. Both of those two things. They go hard in the fire. I throw my little veggie shit in there. Try to hold y'all still while I open this up. All the little veggies in there. Whew. Hot. It's hot. Hot, hot, hot. It's so peaceful out here. It's quieter at this spot than the other spot I've been at since last Saturday. From the other spot, you can kind of hear the highway a little bit, which is a little frustrating, but it was beautiful. We had a meteor shower this past week while we were camping out there. That was awesome. Man, it's supposed to get a little chilly tonight too. I might make me a little hot chocolate in the fire. Hot dang it. The freaking air is hot. About to get some more wood. My fire's dying a little bit. All right, chat, let's go collect some wood. I saw a good spot earlier where it looked like they had cut some stuff up. Man, I love all the fruit out here. There's so much wild fruit. These right here are called American Beauty Berries. And they taste like grapes, but like a mild grape. Like they're not as sweet. Oh, that ain't good. I'm just heading to get some wood. There's tons of wood around here. That somebody chopped down. Somebody already did all the work for me. About to see if I can find some good stuff. See, somebody cut down a bunch of stuff in here. I got axe over there to chop a bunch of this up. Oh, that's still in the ground. Yeah, dude, there's so much good wild fruit around here. Tons of it. Oh, that's a good log. Oh yeah, good sized log. I really need some smaller stuff. Ow. Ooh. Ow. Thorns. Shit. Ooh. Yo, them thorns are big. Ah, fuck. Damn. Yeah, I'll show you in a second. We have these little berries I found earlier today. And I believe they're called dewberries. And they're a type of blackberry actually, but they're round. And I found a bunch of them, but unfortunately they're out of season. So they're not ripe, and they're likely not going to get ripe because it's getting too cold at night right now. Which sucks. I was really excited. There's tons of them around here. I was like, man, I'm about to get a whole bunch of little blackberries if I can find some ripe ones, but they're not gonna ripen. Oh, my ramen's boiling. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. Get that little stir real quick. I'll put all my other seasonings in. Oh yeah. Looking good. I gotta get some of that fire to get it to pick up. Oh shit! I didn't realize the other piece of that wood, the other side was burnt. Damn, that just burnt the hell out of me. It didn't look burnt on that side. Jeez. Dang, I just burned the piss out myself. Fuck. Alright, let's find some smaller stuff. Oh, these over here. So these are called dewberries. And they're a type of blackberry. But they're out of season right now. They're not gonna turn black like they should. They're just gonna rot like those. Fuck, I just burnt the hell out of my finger. Try to get some smaller pieces to pump this thing up a little bit. Man, I burnt the snot out of myself. I ain't got no fingerprints left. No, it ain't that bad. It's pretty bad. See, I already put my veggies in here. Now we got the bone beef broth and the other crap. Oh, they look different here too. I've actually never seen any that are round like this. Like I said, these are dewberries. They're just they're in the blackberry family. Dude, I burnt the piss out of my finger picking up that wood right there. That's what it felt like. Felt like I fucking burnt my fingertips off. Damn. I bet it's gonna bubble up here in a little bit. Boom. Got the ramen coming in hot. I just watched Men in Black this past week. It's a good movie. I watched the third one though. Yesterday actually. Was it yesterday? I don't know. Sometime this week I watched the third one. It just fucking came on. Yeesh. You can't tell, but I burned the hell out of my fingertip. Yeah, now the fire's picking up. We got it going on. Man, the wood didn't look burnt, man. I swear it didn't. Hey, you say you're from England, bro? Hey, I'm about to smoke a fag. Yeah. Isn't that an England thing? Or is that like a UK thing? Or I have no idea, bro. That might have been racist, you know. I don't know. This fire's nice. Fires are great. They keep the bugs away too. They don't seem very bad out here. There's not a lot of bugs, surprisingly. I guess because there's not a lot of people. I don't know. Not a lot of food for the mosquitoes out here. Dish soap, huh? I don't know. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. It'll be all right. By the way, guys, my birthday was last week. I just turned the big 30. I just realized it says you're number 2. How are you number 2? Man, when I first started up the stream, it said 24 people hopped in. Where'd they all go? I feel like YouTube Live is like fucked now that they like put it into like the short section. Like most of the fucking live streams. Yep. I'm I'm pretty happy about how I've been spending my life. That's why I want to do this, you know. I tell people all the time I can't just see, you know, working until I die. I just I don't think that's for me. I gotta plug my phone in. So we gotta figure it out, bro. We got power out here, baby. $34? Nice. I'm almost there, brother. Nice, man. Yeah, I got a daughter. I'm from here I'm headed east to go spend Thanksgiving and Christmas with them. And then after that I'm heading west out to Arizona. I usually travel back home for all the holidays. Nice. Yeah, I used to be married. I was married once. It you know, it was a thing that I did. Oh, I hear a car. See, like, who in the world is coming all the way out here at 6 p.m.? It's gonna be dark soon. Like, shit. I just hope I ain't wrong about this burn ban. You know what I'm saying? But I'm 99.9% sure. I called the fire marshal line earlier, and I'm pretty sure it said there was a burn ban. Oh, it looks like they went down to the lake. Dude, it's so nice out here. Like, even the trees, like, that's just such a nice tree. Dude, it's just so nice out here. Not that I know of, Jack. Not that I'm aware of, but I actually don't know. I mean, I hadn't looked it up. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, at the least, I'm sure there's coyotes. There's coyotes everywhere down south in America. I'm sure there's coyotes here. I don't know about mountain lions though. No bears in Texas though. Again, as far as I'm aware. Oh yeah. You should have seen the other spot I was at. It was actual grassland. Like it was beautiful over there, but it was like real grassland. Whoa. Like this is supposed to be grassland. Like this is part of the grasslands, but I'm just in a pretty heavily forested area. Oh, it finally got that fire going, baby. Oh, well, I appreciate you staying and hanging out, Jack. Yeah, if I'm feeling up to it, I may go live tomorrow. This wasn't too bad. Just sitting by the fire talking. It's nice because it gets lonely out here. I'm not gonna lie. I only got my dogs to talk to most of the time, so. But I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna go eat dinner and I don't know, probably play some Black Ops. To be honest with you, I've kind of been obsessed with Black Ops this past month. I hadn't played video games in so long, and then I finally put an Xbox in my van. Now I've been playing fucking. I got hooked on Black Ops a couple weeks ago. I was trying to just use the Xbox for offline games like Skyrim and Fallout and shit like that, and I caved and started playing online multiplayer, and now I can't stop. Just too easy, bro. These kids are bad these days. I got like 2 days playing. I dropped like a 115 kill game last night. But yeah, peace. I'm gonna head out. You'll have a good night. I might go live tomorrow. No promises, but I'll think about it since you asked. I might. So if I do, I hope to see you here, brother. Y'all have a good night.